Kia ora, beautiful humans, and welcome to another live. This week, I want to talk about something that's come up for my daughter quite a bit in the recent weeks, and actually just the last couple of days. So, you may or may not notice in the background here, I'm here in Rotorua, New Zealand, and we're currently spending a couple of days here. And we went onto the gondola, where you can go in this gondola, go up the hill, and there's a luge where you can ride down these little carts, which is quite a lot of fun. So obviously when my girls saw that that was an opportunity, a thing that we could be doing here, they were really, really excited, especially my little one. And so when we actually got to doing it, putting on the helmets, getting everything ready, she started to really freak out. She really freaked out and she was getting panicky and it's like, no, I don't want to do it, it's too scary. And this has come up for her in the last few weeks where, she was really excited to do something, but then all of a sudden the fear set in, and it was strong, and it was that strong that if there wasn't somebody there to support her, it would have totally stopped her from doing what she enjoyed in the end. So when that fear hit her the other day, I went down on her level and I asked her, so Sammy, are you scared? And she's like, yes, I'm really scared. And I said, well, what are you scared about? She said, I'm really scared that I'm going to hurt myself, and that's why I don't want to do it. And I was like, okay, well, think about this, baby. If this wasn't a safe thing to do, would there be so many other people doing it? If this wasn't a safe thing to do, would there be a whole business around that? Look at all these other people over there, how they're having lots of fun and they're really enjoying themselves. Do you think that they would be doing it if it was sore and they would be hurting themselves? And she thought, maybe not. And so I asked her, well, what do you need to feel safer, to be able to go on this luge ride and have some fun? And she said, oh, well, I want to do it with you. You see, so we inquired whether she could do it with me, and then turns out she was actually too tall to be able to do it together with me, and it had something to do with the design of the cart and so on. And so anyways, so now all of a sudden, the thing that she wanted to do, which is to do it together with me in order to make her feel safer, wasn't an option. So the only other option was for her to do it on her own. And reluctantly she said, yes, okay, I'll do it. So I took her hand and we walked down, and then we sat in the cart, and they taught us how to use the cart properly and stuff like that, and she was okay. And what she wanted me to do was to just be in front of her. And whenever she was losing control or whatever, so I could go and support her and pass her up. And so the first round she did it, we went really, really slowly. We probably could have walked faster, but she went really, really slowly. But she had a great time, and she was so proud of herself. She was so proud of herself and so confident, saying, yeah, Mum, I got to do this. I did this. I was so scared, but I did it. The second time around, she also still went slowly, but faster, and she was more comfortable being further away from me. And the third time around, I kid you not, I was so surprised, she was totally ready to do it on her own. She's like, Mum, I can do this on my own. You can go with Brooklyn. And this really amazed me. And it amazed me because it reminded me what is on the other side of fear. When we fear things, fear is such a normal thing to feel, right? If we're doing something that is completely new, if we're doing something that is out of our comfort zone, the fear is there to keep us safe. It's a basic human survival mechanism to feel fear. But sometimes the fear also stops us from doing something where when we do it and we're on the other side of that fear, we get to experience immense joy and pride and excitement. And isn't that what life is about? Feeling that joy, feeling that excitement, doing things outside of our comfort zone. So, and this is why I wanted to do this live today. I wanted to talk to you guys about this and just let you know what has happened in the 6-year-old's life, and just what is actually on the other side of fear. Again, as I said, fear is a survival mechanism, and it's not about being fearless. It's not about not ever having fears. It's about acknowledging our fears and really understanding why we are fearful whatever is you know, whatever is in front of us. Why Summer was fearful of going on the luge and you know, going down in that little cart. She was afraid because she was afraid of hurting herself, which was so totally valid. So all of our fears are absolutely valid. The question is though, if we allow ourselves to be stopped by those fears, are we also not allowing ourselves to find the other side, to reach the other side of that fear, where we possibly may find immense joy and excitement and pride in what we have done? So next time, if you are finding yourself being fearful of something, finding some anxiety, finding some panic coming up, ask yourself, what are you really afraid of here? And is this fear really logical, or is it just because you're doing something new? And see, what I have found personally with my daughter and with me as well, when I'm experiencing fear, is it's really helpful to have somebody who has done it before walk alongside you to ease some of those fears, to help you move through that fear so you get to reach that joy and excitement on the other side. So that is it for today. I'm sending you all my love from Rotorua. Wishing you a beautiful rest of the week, and hope you guys can use this as an inspiration to figure out what is on the other side of fear for you. Sending lots of love. Bye.